Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is it. It has to be. Come with it. Wow, that junk looks so... Oh my god. Yo, that junk looks so like... alien type future. I like it.
Is buying a PlayStation 5 still worth it in 2026? Is it still worth it, my brothers and sisters? I'm asking myself that damn question because I ain't gonna lie, for the past year and a half, my PlayStation 5 has been becoming a dust collector. Like, I still have my PlayStation 5. I still love my PlayStation 5. I don't plan on getting rid of my PlayStation 5. At least not yet. You know, but yeah, I mean, let's be honest. As you know, these past few years has passed, there has been less and less of a real reason to go out and buy a PlayStation 5 or especially buy an Xbox. I know there's some of my viewers that still have not, you know, made the jump to next gen, and honestly, I can't really blame y'all. I can't really blame y'all. Hopefully, this vid can help you, you know, decide if you still want to get a PlayStation 5 going in to 2026. So like I said, we all know that these consoles have lost a lot of their appeal over the years. Xbox especially pretty much damn near has no appeal no more, to where nobody really wants an Xbox no more because of the decisions and moves that Microsoft has been making with the Xbox these past few years. But PlayStation 5 has also lost some of its appeal just at a slower rate. Right now, if you want a PlayStation 5, you can get the PS5 Pro for $750. After the price increase, you could get a PS5 Slim for $550, or you could get the Slim digital edition for $500. Now, based off of which console you purchase, the optimization for which game you're playing, the performance may vary. That's, you know, another thing that I really have not liked about consoles these past few generations. Really, we get promised a certain standard of, you know, how games are going to be run on these consoles, and then once we're really in the generation, we have bad frame rate, or, you know, the resolution looks bad. You think of games like Black Myth Wukong, which released, I literally dropped that game because of how bad the performance was. You think of games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, to when that came out, people was calling the game Re-Blur because of how blurry the game was. And again, this is more so on the devs, but if these consoles are just not capable of optimizing these games at, you know, what you would expect in a next gen console in 2026, then I do also have to, you know, put that on the fault of Sony and Microsoft for kind of delivering these false promises to where these consoles are just not capable of doing so. For 2026, a brother is really focused on bringing in the new year with inner contentment, taking care of myself better, and adding some organization to my life. That can start with the little things, such as waking up earlier, eating breakfast, even to the way that you dress. That's where Into the AM helps me a little with offering me everyday comfortable and stylish attire to wear as I'm going about my day. Some of these fall pieces is what I wear often that I genuinely do like when I'm out and about, and they have many more stuff to choose from. As a stay-at-home body and just as a man, sometimes it can be hard to find clothes that not only fit you good, but you feel confident wearing. Luckily, Into the AM has given me that, and maybe could give you that as well. Visit Into the AM now for select deals off of fall styles and use my link for an additional 10% off. Exclusives. They are unfortunately becoming less and less of a priority, and they are dying out. They are pretty much dead completely on Xbox. Xbox hasn't had a true exclusive and I don't even remember the last time. But PlayStation, again, is also starting to follow in the same footsteps. Now, most games that are on PS5, the true big exclusives, you can now play them on PC. You can now play God of War on PC. You can now play Last of Us 2, and that wasn't even from this gen, but you could play Last of Us 2 on PC. You can play freaking Spider-Man on PC. You can play Ratchet and Clank on PC. You can play Returnal on PC. You can play Final Fantasy on PC. Like, PlayStation still will drop quote unquote exclusive, you know, every now and again. We just got Ghost of Yotei late last year. We're looking forward to Saros this year. You have Wolverine coming this year. You got Phantom Blade Zero, even though I think that will also be on PC. But PlayStation will still like give you something like here and there. Like they'll do just enough to make you think like, well, you know what? Maybe I still do need my PlayStation. But once like a few months pass to like a year and a half, these games are also on PC now. Again, people want to act like, oh, it don't matter. It's good that we can play on any platform we want. Like this is great. Now we can play everywhere. Okay, that's cool. But the flip side to that is it does make the Xbox less attractive, or it makes the PlayStation less attractive if now you can play this game on different platforms. That was really, I don't know why people act like that plays no role at all. That was always one of the biggest reasons why people will go out and buy a console. Yes, they would also go out and get a console because it was just more convenient to play on a console and more easy, but it was also because, well, damn, if I get this console, look at all these exclusives that I could play that's only on this console and it's not on PC and it's not on Xbox or it's not on PlayStation. That was a huge thing. Now that that is kind of out of the equation, it's less attractive, period. This didn't really hit me until last year, because prior to last year, I was always a console peasant. You know, I always did the majority of my gaming on a console. Something happened last year to where I end up getting this new place last year, and I get a new gaming PC, a good gaming PC, and I ended up playing a lot more on PC last year than I did on my PS5. The first time I ever played more games on PC than a console. And now when I go back on PlayStation 5 and I'm trying to play a game online and I'm greeted with, hey, your PS Plus has run out.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Your PS Plus is right now. You like to buy this or like to buy that. This is something that you always heard about, but it really doesn't hit you until you really start playing on PC. The fact that you gotta pay to play games online. And this isn't just a PS5 thing. This is also an Xbox thing because they got Xbox Live and Switch. You gotta pay to play games online on the freaking Switch. Back in the day to where it was like you had the PS3 online and the PS3 online was free, and then you had Xbox Live, and it was a clear distinction of why you're paying to use Xbox Live on Xbox 360 versus seeing PSN on PS3. Like, it was a reason why it was like, you know what, let me just pay the extra, because Xbox Live was freaking destroying PSN at that point. You fast forward to today, they recently increased the price of PSN. So now if you want to have PS Plus, the regular PS Plus costs $80 freaking dollars. If you want to use PS Plus Extra, that's $135 a month. I mean, not a month, a year. And if you want PlayStation Plus Premium, that is $160. So you're paying $80 a year essentially just to play games online. Because let's be real, what really, I mean, yeah, they give you like free games like each month on PS Plus, but it's not like such amazing games where it's like, yo, like, I feel completely justified in now paying $80 a year or $135 or $160 a year to play games, to play online games on PSN, or just to download free games. Like, it gets to a point where it's like the thought of paying to play online, in my opinion, especially if you're on PC, it has like changed drastically over just the span of 1 year. Because when you get on PC and you buy a game and you're on Steam or you're using whatever launcher and you just start playing the game online, you don't have to worry about none of that stuff. In my opinion, it's just not worth it. And because they raised the price of this junk without really improving much of anything, it really just has you kind of like, what am I doing here? So that's one thing you do have to take into account, especially if you are also playing games on PC. PS5 is still the best console to go with. It's the most affordable way to play these next gen games. You also have to take into account, right now, if you want to build a PC, the price of RAM has gone up. The price of these graphics cards have gone up. Gaming right now is just expensive. If you're going to buy a console gaming has gotten more expensive. The games have gotten more expensive. The hardware has gotten more expensive. These freaking controllers be costing like 80, 90 freaking dollars now. Like, console gaming has gotten more expensive right now because of all the stuff going on with AI and all this and all this other stuff. PC gaming has also gotten more expensive as well. So if you're really trying to weigh out your options for just where your money should be spent right now, it really depends on what you're looking for. But if you still are a console peasant, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, yes, PS5 is still worth it going into 2026, in my opinion. But you just have to be cautious of the cons that I said. You guys leave y'all thoughts and comments in the comment section below about what you feel about the PS5 right now, and if buying a PS5 in 2026 is worth it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till my next video, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all boys in my next one, all right?